guys, Donny the Comic Guy here. I have another haul video. This is stuff I picked up. My local comic shop was having a sale and they were doing $5 trades. And I mostly read everything digitally, to be honest. But if there's a story I really like, I will buy the trade or the hardcover when it comes out because I want it on my shelf. I used to buy for years and years and years. I started collecting comics when I was 8. I'm 52 now. I believe I was probably about 46 when I went completely digital. And I'll be honest with you, I think you get more for your money that way, especially with the DC Ultra and the Marvel Unlimited. I mean, you're a little bit behind, but I mean, overall. But anyway, so when my LCS ever has a sale or an event, I always go. I always go to support. And mine, so I went down there and they had $5 trades, even $5 hardcovers. So I went a little kooky. So I'm going to probably split this up into several videos. First up, I got Alistair Arcane. And this is written by the one and only Steve Niles. 30 Days a Night. Might have heard of it. And so here, I'll just read it back. I also love horror comics. Big horror guy. Love war comics, especially World War II. So here we go. Alistair Green loves playing late-night TV host Alistair Arcane in his hometown of Jackson, Oklahoma. But Jackson's establishment forces him off the air and into an unhappy retirement and an early grave. But Alistair has left a little gift behind. Will Jackson ever be the same? More groundbreaking horror from Steve Niles, 30 Day Night, with Breen Burns, Gloom Cookie, on the art. When it comes to horror books, you can't go wrong with Steve Niles. You just can't. The dude is a master of the craft. Anything he has ever written, I always give a shot to. I always give it a chance. Next, we have Spike After the Fall. That's right, Buffy fans. You didn't think I was a Buffy fan? Bro. Boom. So there we go. This is all about Spike. Poet, vampire, murderer, lover, hero, prisoner, slave. Spike has been called a lot of things. But by the time this fight is over, he'll have one more name. Lord. Or Dust. Maybe we'll just call him Dust, considering how it seems things are going in his immediate future. But after enjoying this collection of the 4-issue Spike After the Fall series, you'll be looking at the events of Angel After the Fall in a whole new light, courtesy of Brian Lynch and Frank Uru. So apparently, this is when IDW had the license for Buffy. Buffy was kind of bounced around. Dark Horse had it originally. Fantastic. I got all the omnibuses of that original series. And then IDW had it for a while. And I believe Boom has it now. Or they had it. I don't know who has it now. But yeah, the Buffy franchise has been bouncing around a little bit. So apparently Angel After the Fall Volume 1 and Volume 2 are out there. And I'm going to have to go look for them. Maybe in the next $5 trade binge. But, yeah, man, let me look at that, dude. That cover is phenomenal. If the artwork on the inside looks anything like the outside, it looks good, man. I'm going to get into it. Can't wait to get into that story. We have another Steve Niles. This one is called Epilogue. Oh, I wonder if this is like a, like I said, anything with Steve Niles, I'll give it a shot, especially for $5. Epilogue. What if the thing that gave you your greatest power was your greatest enemy? Writer Steve Niles, 30 Days a Night, and artist Kyle Hott's Man Thing present an all-new series featuring the ultimate Avenger outsider, filled with bloody action and underworld intrigue. It sounds like a horror crime noir. Epilogue is the tale of an extraordinary man whose desperate need for vengeance transforms him into a supernatural force for justice. Dun, dun, dun. Sounds cool, man. Definitely check it out. Well, I'm glad I'm going to put this up in October because it seems like this pile I grabbed are all spooky books. And we also have from Keith Davidson and Randy Valente, we have Reanimator. Anybody a fan of the movie? And this is from Dynamite. Herbert West, the Reanimator, returns. Setting up shop in New Orleans, the brilliant doctor continues his life work, the revival of the dead. He recruits Susan Green as his assistant, a young pharmacologist fascinated by his macabre experiments. Initially unfazed by West's unorthodox practices, Susan may regret her scientific curiosity as sinister forces, those who've aligned with elder gods and Haitian voodoo, move against the Reanimator. Awesome. Great movie. Glad they're continuing in the book. So I'm in. And this one here is called The Wicked West. This is from Image. How the West Was Weird, Texas 1870. An ancient evil has descended upon the remote frontier town of Javier's Tanks, resulting in an epidemic of bloodless corpses. The townspeople are determined to hang for these crimes, and in fact, the only one that can save them. A tasty blend of my two favorite genres, the Western and the vampire tale, cowboys versus bloodsuckers. What could be better? Awesome, man. Yeah, I like a Western comic. Love a horror comic. I am in. And the last one is Wake the Dead by Steve Niles again. I went Niles crazy. Let's see. Steve Niles, the master of horror, tunes his heights to the Frankenstein story in this terrifying tale. Oh, all right. So this is, kind of like his take on the Frankenstein. Oh. All right. Wake the Dead. I will let you guys know how these are. This is Donny the Comic Guy signing off, saying, be nice to each other. And for God's sake, read a stack of $5 trades.